Now I'm going to teach how to use the Hitachi HPLC in my lab for student training. So the first step is power on all the instruments and also depend on what mask are you using. So first we will turn on the pump here. So power on the pump, power on the auto sampler. Here. Then turn on the interface. This interface I think is controls the auto sampler, the pump, and the detector. So for this method, we are going to use the fluorescence for aflatoxin B1. So turn on the fluorescence detector here. After everything is turned on, then turn on the degasser. So the purpose of degasser is to remove the bubble in the mobile face. So now the instrument is initializing. So next, we can check, make sure we use the same column for our master. So here, aflatoxin B1. Make sure the column is right and also the mobile face. So mobile face, we use mobile face B for this instrument, mobile face B. So everything is correct. So now we can wait until the instrument here says not ready. Not ready. Right. Then we can go to the PC to initialize the connections. So yes, during the time break, make sure check the column and also the mobile face for the method. Then we can go to the PC to initialize the instrument. So here it says not ready. Then what's next is go to the computer here. So that instrument is instrument number 4. Means number 2 here. So I want to start from the beginning. So now I turn everything off. So go to the instrument, go to the desktop here. Then click the multi HSM manager. Turn everything down first. So now it's here. Then see, did you see that this one is instrument number 1? So we should go to instrument 2. So on the right here, click instrument number 2. Okay. In instrument 2, then we can initialize the instrument. But before that, just wait until you find the fluorescence also says it's not ready. Then it's ready. So it's not ready, not ready, and not ready. So that means the computer doesn't find all the instruments. Then we can go to the computer. Here. Here see idle. But if you look at here hardware, it doesn't find any of these, like auto sampler, interface, pump. So we just click here, initialize. Then wait until the program here it finds all the instruments here. Then the instruments are ready. So now it is downloading. In the meanwhile, maybe we can turn on the pump to check the flow rate. Let's see, it doesn't work. So we have to wait. So yes, make sure you choose the right column and right mobile face. Otherwise, everything is right and we start to run samples and we can't find our compound peak because we use a wrong column and a wrong mobile face. So this is pump. The pump is it withdraws the solvent from the mobile phase, then go to the whole system. So auto sampler is for sample injection. So we put a sample in this sample trace here. Then the needle inside. So the needle inside here is the needle. You can move to the vial number, then withdraw certain volume of samples. So this takes a while. But we can see now everything is ready. You can see the not ready sign disappear. So probably now we can try like a pump on. See, pump on, right? So because we just used the instrument last week, so we can see the pressure goes up very quickly. So that means the system is good. If the system is not good, there's so much bubble in the system, the pressure will stay maybe around the 0, or it varies from maybe 20 or 0 to 200, 300. So now you can see the pressure goes up, it's pretty stable. We can leave this condition for like 10 minutes to purge the whole system, or we can first open the purge valve, then press the purge button, let it do maybe like 2 to 3 minutes. That's it. And I see now the pressure is so stable. Right. If not, or if the pressure is still 20, open the proportional valve, then press the purge button. Let's say keep like 2 minutes. Then purge off first, then close the purge valve and watch the pressure goes up. If not, then try to do again, but extend the purge time. So now everything looks fine. So the pressure goes up, and also let it run for like 10 minutes. So make sure all the mobile phase in the column is replaced by the new mobile phase. After that, we can check the computer now. So the computer, we can see the interface was found, auto sampler was found, and the pump was found, and also the detector, fluorescence detector. Now just click OK. So everything is done. The next step is go to here, the sample table sampler setup, to set up your sample table. So for the sample table, we usually will go to open one last used sample table, then open it. Sometimes you can save as a new file name, like add today's data. So you can type your sample name. So first we'll always put it like a standard first, like we can put a 2 standard for aflatoxin culture, and also in the end the standard. And also then we put the samples in between. The injection volume is 10 microliter or 20 microliter, it doesn't matter. Make sure the vial number here matches your vial in the auto sampler. That's it. After you set up everything, then we can start to run the method. So click here, acquire data. So I click OK. So it will shows up the method you are using, and you can see the baseline here. It shows up, but it will shows up. So just wait until you can see there's a green baseline coming. Do you see that? There's green baseline coming, and let's just leave it until this green baseline is very flat. So now you can see, just use your right click. You can see the baseline is fluctuating. So just wait until the baseline is flat. Then you can probably start run first to check the method. Make sure you find your standard peak in the method. So the start run. So if you click the start run here, it only collect the first sample here, the first sample here. it will not collect all the rest. So if you see now the right click, you can see the baseline is very flat now. So now we can click start run, then check the standard. The retention time is correct or close to what we ran last time. After that, then we can click start series. Then it will start to collect all the samples here. Alright, so after you click start series and make sure your first sample is also collect too, then you can put the instrument in the sleep mode, which means after collect all the samples, the instrument will turn off the pump and the detector automatically. So we can go here, click sleep mode, then click OK. But now we have not started yet, so this function is disabled. So yeah, that's it. So this is how to use the HPLC instrument. Next we will talk about how to process the data. So now you can see the baseline is pretty stable, so we can maybe try to click start run. Yeah, that's it.